Okay, so textual analytics. What is textual analytics? Let's start from the beginning. It's the tools and technology that seek to identify, classify, and parse words which are in electronic documents. Textual analytics is a component of data analytics and provides a detailed methodology to review data to help detect fraud. Just as good methodologies in regular data analytics need to be scored in order to provide more life and body to your outcome and your analysis of your results, textual analytics also needs to be scored. The scoring with textual analytics is what words would show up that are common when trying to conceal a fraudulent activity in the financials. The keyword list, which was generated out of the survey, and this webinar should help assist in that scoring to allow auditors to have a more thorough understanding of textual analytics and how to use them. What is data? Well, data is simply electronically stored information. It's either structured or unstructured data. Structured data would be the general ledger, the accounting systems, and the databases, which are the engines behind the data. How people communicate with one another. It can take the form of email, PowerPoint presentations, Word documents, sales brochures, and even instant messaging. Since big data has been growing at an annual compounded rate of over 40% a year for the past 5 years, it allows for ample opportunities to hide fraud in the data. Auditors need to get smart about how to look for this information and improve their audits. This survey and the webinar should give auditors and security officers a leg up to help identify higher risk transactions where textual analysis is used, and based on their reviews can identify areas that need expanded reviews and analysis. What are the benefits of textual analysis as a component of data analytics? There are various areas where you can use textual analysis in data analytics. In your risk assessment, you can use it in your next risk assessment across general ledgers of all divisions and see which business units are getting the most hits against the keyword list. Early detection of misconduct. You could review T&E activity, which we'll be discussing again in a few minutes. There's a fraud risk detection. Again, you can look at the tone and style of words in use from one year to the next, as Rich will be talking about later. And allows for a methodology to analyze non-structured data. Our word list is a starting point to match unstructured data elements in a data analytics methodology with a scoring of the words. What are the practical applications related to the keyword textual analytics? You can have proactive fraud detection. The Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, which has gained new notoriety because of the Dodd-Frank Act and provided new enforcement teeth, where a whistleblower can actually get a percentage of the compensation of money recovered. Mergers and acquisitions, the transaction due diligence to see if journal entries were modified after an announcement for a company to be acquired. Identification of high-risk departments or divisions, possibly geographic regions. And our favorite, journal entry analysis. What words are being used in the description field, as well as in cost accounting and compliance testing, where you have recurring SOX audits, where you'd want to look at the data and get more thorough reviews rather than testing your sample of 25 for the control attributes. In the realm of cost accounting, where you want to make sure that the prices that are in the system, the structured data, agrees to the non-structured data based on, are the purchase orders being created correctly, or are they adding line items such as facilitation fee, or to expedite shipping, or to move across the border, words or terms to those effect. As well as in compliance testing. Recurring SOX audits can always test a sample of 25, but if you want to improve your analysis and to see if the anti-fraud controls truly are working, you can apply textual analytics to your anti-fraud SOX controls and therefore gain insight and more thorough knowledge within the financials.